Thank you for joining me on another episode on FernCrafts, and today we're going to be doing another repotting, and this time it is my Paph petalum. This one's the green and white, I forget what it is called, Hsinying Citron, and it was a beautiful orchid that I had shown you in the past. Maybe I'll put another picture somewhere on the screen so that you'll be able to see it. Alright, so here is that orchid, and I have it sitting here in a pot because this is the pot that it came in, and it is one that I got, I believe, in October. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it was in October or September that I got this orchid. So it had a beautiful spike on it right there, but it died off, and so now I'm going to snip it right there and take out the stake. This is a stake that's in the plant, and as you can see, it's just potted in sphagnum moss. Okay, so all of these, all this while, I think for over a month and a half, I did not have to water it because the sphagnum moss was so wet. And then I started to just spray it on the top, not to drench it completely. Spray it on the top once a week or so, and I was waiting for the flower to die out before I did the repotting. So anyway, so it looks like it's time now, and I just have some dust on my gloves here because I tried to get the mix ready. Okay, and then if you're using scissors or any of your tools, please make sure that they're sterilized. And I am just going to snip it right at the base there, as low as I can, without hurting the plant. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so I'll get that out of the way, and now let me put this back on the tripod so that I can go on with the repotting. Okay, so first off, let me just get this out of the pot, and I have to be gentle because, oh, maybe not. It came right out. Okay. The pot is okay. I mean, I could put some holes in it, but I think I'd like to use one of the clear pots. So I'm going to take out some of this sphagnum moss, and it is good moss. As you can see, it's still bright, and the roots look almost white. So that's a little different for me because I'm usually used to dark brown roots on the paths. Okay, so I'm not going to disturb it too much because I know the plant is in good condition. Just loosen some of the sphagnum moss and then put it back in. Some of it, not all of it. Okay. The sphagnum moss on the top, however, I'm not going to like using it because it's got the algae on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, I'll take it and keep it in a separate pile. It's probably from being so wet. Nothing, particularly wrong with that. It's just okay. All right. Now, did it? I'm not sure if I'm in frame here. Okay, so let me just move this out here. And I like the roots. The roots are looking good. Okay. Right there. Okay. Nothing to worry about, which is nice. For a change. Because it seemed like over the past couple I've had some issues with the plants that I've repotted. Okay, so here is my root system, and this dangling root right here, it's no good. So I'm going to clip that to the point where it's firm, which is right there. And right there. So let me give it a good wash and a spray with hydrogen peroxide. And don't forget to spray your label at the same time. Clean it down. And I will be back. And I'll get a pot as well because I didn't pick one up at the time. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. And unfortunately, these are my options. So I have a tiny, it's a 3-inch pot, but it's opaque. It's plastic, it's opaque, and it's one that I've put holes in on the side. It's that pot or this one that's sort of a little translucent, but I think it's too wide. And Paphs really like to be compact, okay, in the pot. This might be a little too much for this. Let's do something different. And I guess I would just have to take the risk. Okay, so let me get some mix here. I know they like the perlite, so I'm trying to grab some with the perlite in there. That should be good. Here's some of the sphagnum moss. I'm going to mix it in with all of that. After second thought, I think I'm going to go with the opaque pot because the 3-inch was a little too small. So placing the plant in, it's too low. As you can see, it's way too much into the pot. So I need to come up with the medium just to that mark right there, and not come up into the crown because that would rot the crown. So to give it height, I'm just going to put some of my mix on the bottom. And I know it likes a compact pot, but this is a little wide. I know, I realize that, but that's what I have for now. So let's see. Okay, so there I've placed it, and it looks like it's just about there. So now I'll start filling it in and making sure to push in between the roots, tapping it so that all of the smaller pieces settle. Okay, and you want all of the roots under the medium. You don't want anything exposed because if it is exposed, then it will die. They don't like coming in contact with air. I learned that from a root that came out of the pot on the bottom, and I thought, wow, you know, the roots are really growing, but it killed it because it came outside into, you know, contact with air. Okay, so Paphs generally like a small bark mix medium, so I need a little more medium there. Get rid of the bigger chunks and hold on to the smaller ones. And that's what you do, just throw in a little bit of the sphagnum moss. And really, really pack it in. Okay, did you see what I just did there? Because it's come over the crown, okay? So what I did is I just pulled up the plant and then pushed the medium down. I will keep you updated on how this plant is doing. I like to do that with my repots, you know, because I am, you know, experimenting with most of these from things that I learned from others like you. If you've got videos on YouTube or, you know. Well, there you have it, folks. The repotted Paph petalum. And one last thing to do, don't forget to put your label back in. So, there. I've washed and cleaned my label. Of course, now got it all muddy with my muddy gloves. But there you go. all potted up and it's looking happy. I'll obviously be monitoring it for the next couple of days very closely, just to see if it's got any signs of stress or anything that changes visibly, you know, over the next couple of weeks, and keeping a close eye on it. And I will definitely update you on how it is doing. Thanks again for watching, and if you did enjoy this video or have any of the suggestions for me, if you saw me do something and would like to suggest me do it differently the next time, please do post your comments down below. I love reading your comments and I appreciate them very much, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video once again, and if you haven't subscribed, do so and you will be the first to know when I upload a video. So until next time, enjoy your orchids. Bye bye.